Shopping time. No content. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It is Joe here and I am finally back home. The family and I had a little bit of some time away from the city and we spent some time as a family. So we're back home and today we're going to walk through how I reset my home and myself as I prepare for the work week, summer camp week, so on and so forth. So we're going to do that together today. We just went to the grocery store, which you've already would have seen, and now we're going to unpack our groceries and get everything set up, get our fridge zones in place, and then do some tidying. I'm going to walk through again the tips and tricks that I use to make sure that when we're back from vacation or time away from the house, that I get my home in order, I get myself in order, and then therefore my family is good to go. So let's get into all the things, first starting with our groceries. Here is the current state of my fridge after we got home yesterday from vacation. At the very top is my leftovers. We got takeout last night because homegirl was not cooking. No. This middle section here, or second tier down, is where I'll keep fresh fruit, miscellaneous yogurts. The third tier is where I have my meat bin that I talk about a lot, about corralling all of our fresh meat to use. We have some peaches we need to use up, our meat and cheese tray, and then at the bottom we have our produce for veggies and fruits. So we're going to get all this stocked up. I do have some food that I got just before I went out of town that would keep, but I need to break down. These are Brussels sprouts, so we'll break those down today, get those all washed and seasoned, and then we're going to prioritize eating fruit that we have on hand. The way that I help manage what to get from the grocery store is that I would do an inventory of what I have on hand before we go out of town. So I'll do a clean out before we go of anything that will expire or that will perish. I will add that to my list in my phone under notes. And then while we're on vacation, I will think about maybe some meals or things I want to re-up on when I get back. And then that way my list is complete prior to me going, and then doing a little bit of thinking while I'm on the road or, in the car or on a plane. I have time to sit there and really think about what do I have in my freezer, what's in my pantry, what should I replace in my fridge. And those are areas that help me to get myself together when it comes time for cooking and prepping our food upon return from our vacation or an extended stay. So, step one to recap: grocery and inventory. I believe I may have mentioned this before, but I like to keep my fridge in what I call zones. So I'll do certain zones in my fridge for specified things. One being our drinks and milk. We have a leftover section. We have a zone for fresh meat to be used. Produce goes in the produce bins, and then a meat and cheese tray. And then I'll have a miscellaneous open section just for things that it might need to be housed intermittently, or things that kind of, randomly pop up. I'm finding that organizing my fridge this way helps me to see what I have on hand, reduce waste, therefore I'm saving money by using what I have on hand. I also like to use bins where appropriate in my fridge because they can be bulky and really take up a lot of space. So for my meat section, I do keep a acrylic tray or one of the little, pantry trays for my meat. I do that for two reasons. One, it corrals everything together. So no matter if it's chicken, beef, turkey, whatever, anything that has to be used as meat goes in that little bin. And then secondly, if anything were to drip or have a leak in its packaging, it again is all contained in that one container that I can sterilize, wash, and put back in. I've had too many instances before where a meat packet will get punctured, have meat juice everywhere, and it's just a hassle to clean up. So I really do encourage you, if you have at least one bin only, make it a meat bin, and that way everything again is corralled together, it is safe, and it can be sanitized. Here is the final breakdown of the fridge for the week. We have, as I mentioned, our beverage station, leftovers, This is all of the food we prepped together: celery, Brussels grapes. I've packed lunches for tomorrow, our meat bin, salads, and then our fresh produce, as well as our meat and cheese tray. So fridge is locked and loaded. All right, y'all, here's the next thing we have to tackle: laundry. It is not completely terrible. I did do a load upon our return, which is primarily my daughter's stuff. I like to prioritize getting her things washed first, and then me and my husband can fall in line after that. About to start a load, have one in the dryer, and then this is about to get folded up. So let's get to it. Another thing that I do when we return back is I put all of our luggage together in one location, and then at one time my husband will put everything away. So we have like our travel car seat cover, all of our luggage, and then I also need to put the travel car seat here so that he can put everything in storage. I was able to clear out most of the laundry room. This is what's remaining. Some dresses I need to get dry cleaned. I should put those in the car. I bought some new sheets before we left. I need to wash those. And then some more of my daughter's towels and just miscellaneous house rags and stuff. So laundry room, it has come a long way. We folded all those clothes together, put them away, and now this space is fairly clean and again ready to start the week with a clean slate. I also wanted to mention that one of the main things I do when I return home is I recharge everything to its full capacity. So cell phones, tablets, laptops, everything is hooked up at the charging station so that it's ready for when we need it, either on the go or for use at home. And it really helps cut down on confusion of where's my charger, where's my iPad, where's my so-and-so, by having everything kind of at the command center here in my kitchen. So I have completed most of my reset list that I have when again we returned from a extended stay. So I will do what I do normally is we get home on whatever day that is, chill, unload all of our luggage, put everything in the laundry room, try to put the luggage away. As y'all saw, it did not get put away, but put all the luggage together to get ready to go back in storage. Step 2 in my process, after I've had time to regroup and get myself together, is I will get up the next morning and go to the grocery store. Again, I try to make my list based off what I have on hand, things I know we'll need for the upcoming week, as well as items that may have gone, that would have gone bad had we not used them in the event they were in the fridge or the pantry, things of that sort. And I'll keep a running notes list in my phone. Thirdly is I tackle the laundry. I may not do it right when I get back, but everything will be unloaded from the suitcases. Everything is dumped in the laundry room. So everything is dirty that has to be cleaned goes in the laundry room. On day 2, I'll sort, fold, put away. I know it's a lot, but that's how I choose to do things. And then I will also prep and store my grocery in my fridge, as you saw. And then I will just pick up and tidy around the house. I will do the command center for all of our electronics, phones, laptops, tablets, whatever it is, automatically goes on the charger. It stays there until it's needed. And probably my best hack is that while I'm out of town, either right before or based off how the dates run, I will have my cleaning service come in to clean my house, because I cannot come back to a dirty house. I can't leave a dirty house. So based off how my cleaning schedule falls with my cleaning group, they'll either come right before we go on our extended stay or vacation, or they may come during our vacation time. Now that setup may not work for everyone, but that has been the ultimate hack for me. and keeping myself sane, because coming back from vacation is already enough to get yourself together, your family and your kids, to where you don't want to have to come back and do a full deep clean of everything inside your home. So if possible, I really do recommend that you get some level of cleaning service, or you do yourself a deep cleaning prior to your departure. So y'all, today was very short and sweet. I am still getting myself back together. The one last thing I may do for myself is I will put on a sheet mask. I will take an extended kind of everything type of shower to get myself together and get myself ready for the week. I will pick out clothes for my little, so that's off my mental load list, and really just try to kind of settle myself and ease myself back into the day-to-day. And make that work for me. When we come back, I am normally ready to be home, so I'm very anxious to get back and get back in the groove of things. So I do hope that something I shared today has been helpful, inspirational to you. I know that during the summer months, we all are coming and going, and it can be tough to get a handle sometimes on the home. But this is home based for me, having my kitchen clean, the command center, having the laundry at least washed. It may not be put up sometimes, just being honest, but at least it's clean and we know where to find it. That is a total win. Putting luggage away, charging electronics, all wins, because everyone's going to be asking, where's my shirt, where's my this, where's my that? And as women, as moms, we have to keep all that in our brains. So having these little systems or to-dos when I get back has really helped me manage my expectations of what it is when I return back from our time away. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate you spending time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. So until next time, remember, you are loved, you are seen, and you are chosen of the Most High. And I will see you back here in a new video in a couple of days. Bye, y'all.